All right, quick backstory. I'm sick. Had to take off work as to not infect my coworkers. Babe isn't here. I'm home alone. This is the situation. And I'm not talking sick like Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Jeannie, please don't be upset with me. You have your health. Be thankful.
I'm talking like a real sinus infection from the doctor, confirmed. So I had to go to the grocery store anyways because I had to pick up my prescription, so hopefully I'll feel better in a couple days. So I need to feed myself, and it's all in there. And so I stumbled back upon Steve from Not Another Cooking Show's chicken soup recipe. So I'm gonna try and see if this is as easy as he says it is. I grabbed the stuff from the supermarket and my prescription, and I'm just gonna try and knock it out real quick. Hopefully it will clear up everything, make me feel better. We started the day with the juicery next door, got a shot at ginger, and hopefully with that and this giant thing of water that I'm gonna drink all day, chicken soup will be in the game. So this is a homemade chicken soup from scratch, all fresh ingredients, a lot of nutrients. Hopefully it's gonna pull me together. Alright, so if you came to this video, you probably want to know how to make this chicken soup real quick so that we can eat and get back to bed and watch a movie or something like that. So let's put a little freeze frame up on the screen and let's just talk about some of the basic ingredients that I picked up today at the store. Alright, so these are all the ingredients that we're going to need. As you can see, I picked up this rotisserie chicken at the grocery store. It was like $4.99 or $5. It's already hot, ready to go. We're going to shred that apart. Obviously, you need some garlic, some thyme, some rosemary. Obviously, you see the carrots. I was lazy, so I bought the celery, which is right here, and the onion, which is right here. I bought those already. You can see they're in the little package. Those are already pre-cut up. Super easy, so I just have to dump them in. Grab some kale, 2 bay leaves, and obviously the 2 boxes of the chicken broth. I get the organic kind, organic chicken broth. And then some type of small pasta. You can use any type, rice, or you can use small pasta, whatever you want to use for that. Celery, onions, already chopped up. This is $1.49, pretty convenient, and no chopping required. It's about a cup each, so I did 2 cups of celery, 2 cups of onions. Good quality organic carrots. Let's get these cleaned up.
5 minutes later.
So I cleaned these really well. I didn't take the skin off, I just cleaned it really well, and I scrubbed it with a clean sponge. Keep all the nutrients in the skin because it's gonna get boiled down anyways. Let's cut up the carrots. Alright, all of our garlic. I used about that much. Probably about half of that whole bulb of garlic. And then smash it down. Garlic allegedly has a bunch of like healing properties and health benefits. So instead of using garlic powder or, you know, dried garlic, it's all fresh. Okay, so our vegetables are almost done. We got our rotisserie chicken. I'm gonna take that chicken out of there. I'm gonna leave all the juices that are at the bottom of that, and I'm gonna shred that up, put it back in the juices. I'm gonna work on that kale next, and we're about ready to put everything in the pot and get this going on so I can go lay back down. And we wanna save everything that's in there, because that's a good bit of juice. And then let's just shred this up. We'll obviously have to do this on a little fast forward, because it's gonna be a long clip because my hands are dirty. And you want no bones. From what I've read, what I've seen, no bones, no skin, just the meat. Okay, chicken. So you just want to incorporate all that juice that was in here. You just want to get it all incorporated. Just mix that up. Last thing to get ready, some kale. And when it's all said and done, you're probably going to want 3 or 4 cups. So I'm going to wash this in the sink, and then I'm going to strip this down. You don't want the stems, you just want the leaves. You're gonna pull the leaves down off of the stems, and then we're gonna cut it. So let's wash this in the sink. No more stems, you can see. Now let's just chop it up. And if you think about how much nutrients, how much good stuff is gonna be in the soup, that's probably why for millions of years, well, I don't know about millions, but for a long time they say that chicken noodle soup makes you feel better. Okay, it's time to go over to the oven now. So this is cut up like I said. So this rosemary and thyme, I just took, these always fall apart on me whenever I cook. So I took a little bit of the rosemary and I wrapped it in a little ball around, a little bow around it. So that holds that all together. Because we're gonna put that in, it's gonna boil down, but then we're gonna pull it back out later. I did the same thing with this group of herbs. So these 2 sprigs we can just throw in there. Kale, chicken, vegetables, chicken broth. All right, now olive oil in the pan. Let's get that, and then we're gonna sweat sweat the vegetables, not brown them. We just want to get some of the juices out of them, and then we're gonna add in the rest of the stuff. Salt, pepper, and we're still just sweating the vegetables, getting them loosened up and getting some of the juices out of them. This will probably go on for about 10 minutes before we add in the chicken broth. 2 of these, and then refill 1 with water. So 2 of these, 1 water. You're gonna do a half a cup, or you could do a 1/4 cup. It depends on how spicy you like it. I needed to half a cup Frank's, 2 bay leaves. We're gonna add in obviously our herbs in a minute, and then our kale, our chicken. We're gonna bring it all to a boil. So we're just almost finishing sweating the vegetables right now. Two bay leaves. Water. Stir. It's time to add in the chicken. Now for our kale. I'm gonna do a half a cup of this in there. Now it's time to just stir it gently and bring it to a boil. All right, I brought it up to a boil. Okay, now I'm gonna turn it down on the simmer, like super low heat. Alexa, set a timer for 60 minutes.
1 hour, starting now.
Okay, drank some of my big bottle of water, took my antibiotic, gonna lay on the couch for a little while. This is gonna simmer for an hour, and then we'll eat. And then hopefully that'll make me feel better. And if it does, that'd be awesome. See you guys in an hour.
1 hour later.
Okay, it's been an hour. Next thing we have to do is find all those bunches of herbs and the 2 bay leaves, and we need to get them out of there. Okay, I just want to show you, I just went through and picked out a couple of the things. This is what I picked out right here. I'm going to toss this, and then we're ready to continue on. Now obviously I'm not going to eat this entire bowl by myself right now, but I do want to save some for tomorrow, so I'm going to just spoon some of the stuff out here. Okay, so as you can see, I have plenty left over for when I go back to work and tonight and whatever. I took that out. In the pot right now, I have my portion that I want to have today. I'm going to take 1 cup of this and I'm going to put it in the pot. I don't want to put this in the leftovers for tomorrow because then the pasta will be all soggy. I can always add this in later because it's real small. It's going to be like 1 cup in that pot for like 6 more minutes, and then I'm going to eat. And then I'm going to add a little bit more Frank's, and I think that's it. The herbs are really aromatic. I think I maybe put a little bit too much herbs in. I picked most of them out. And again, you know, soups change. Once you put them in the refrigerator overnight, store it for a day or 2, the flavor is going to marry and it's really going to change. You can always top it with Parmesan cheese, maybe a squeeze of lime, a squeeze of lemon, but just think about all the healthy goodness that was in this soup, and no preservatives or anything like that. Not a lot of salt, just really just good stuff to get you feeling better. I can bring this, you know, with me or not, and a little bottle of Frank's or Parmesan cheese, whatever I want. Anyways, let's finish this up. So like I said, you could dress it up however you want. Add some Parmesan cheese, maybe a lime wedge, lemon squeeze, however you want, more or less Frank's, however you want to do it. But let's take a look at a couple of the pictures of how it turned out now. Anyways, I'm gonna go eat, lay down for a little while. If you're not feeling well, take care of yourself. get yourself some of this soup, drink some water, get to the doctor, get some over-the-counter stuff, get some wheatgrass shots, whatever it is that makes you feel better. I want to thank Steve, Not Another Cooking Show, for the recipe and allowing me to amplify your recipe, share it with other people, make them feel better. If you're not feeling better, get well soon, and we'll make it all the way through the holiday, through the winter, to the fall, and to the summertime. See you guys later.